Coming off becoming a champion in men's singles at the WTT Feeder Beirut 2024 table tennis tournament, Indian table tennis star Sathiyan Ganasekaran values victories against top-ranked players over winning titles. Sathiyan pulled off a major upset against Chinese Taipei's Chih-yuan in the semi-finals. He defeated Chuang, a former world number 3, currently ranked 39th in singles. In the finals, Sathiyan defeated compatriot Manav Thakkar to win the men's singles title. In a special chat with NNIS Sports, Sathiyan said,
it's a very, emotional for me, and also, it was kind of a comeback for me in this tournament. I was not in great form for the last few months, but to come back in form in such a shape where I went on to win the WTT title for the first time. And I think it's a proud moment, and I hope, I won't stop here and win many more titles and also inspire the next generation to believe that, Indians can also win international WTT titles.
Sathiyan also became the first ever Indian to win a men's singles title at a WTT Feeder Series event. It was also his first singles title since the 2021 Czech International Open.
Yes, certainly, initially winning the first two tournaments like Belgium, I was a youngster. It was more like, I just played freely. I had no pressure. But once you come into the groove, once you're a top player, there is pressure building up. People start expecting, and even in the world stage, they know how your game is. So certainly it becomes tougher and tougher to maintain yourself at the top level. That requires a lot of effort and constant discipline, you have to be in your diet and probably not have more like a social life. So there are a lot of sacrifices you need to make to be at the top level for a very long time. And Czech Open, after I won that, we had back-to-back Commonwealth Games, Asian Games. It was a very tough 4 years, I should say, because we had big games every year, and I was also not an youngster. I was trying to be fit as much as possible. I was coming back from injuries for the first time after many years. And I think I learned a lot in the process, how to focus on yourself, how to get better as an athlete. And I think I'm a matured athlete now. I was able to handle myself well under pressure, prepare myself better, and to come back and win a WTT title, especially just before the Olympics. I think it has given me a lot of confidence. And for sure, this will really help me to play better in the upcoming events. Yeah, certainly. Like I said, more than the titles, I've always enjoyed winning against top-ranked players. That gives me a lot of confidence over the years. Winning a top 10 like Harimoto, Dang, Darko. Those kind of wins actually fueled me to perform even better. I know semifinals, I was playing a much more experienced player. Probably he has played table tennis as my age. So he's such kind of an experienced player. I know that, I have to have a different tactic this time because he knew my game in and out. So I approached a very different tactic, changed a lot of my serves, and started to attack more on his area where I can get some points. And I know I have to put him under pressure directly. So I tried my best, and the way I played against Chuang was one of the best matches in my recent past. I was very happy with the way I played, and there was a lot of rallies. I think fast-paced rallies. I knew with Chuang, it is you have to fight till the end. And yes, extremely happy to have such a win in a very important event, and to I think that was an important win actually to win the title. 2024 has been a great start. The end of 2023 was a little bit challenging, but I think 2024 has been a great start. I played well in the nationals, and then we qualified for the team in the Olympics. Then now I won my first ever WTT title, coming back into the rankings in the top 60. I want to go into the top 30 where I was there before, and in fact go into the top 20 in the future. That has been my long-term goal. So I will be working hard towards it. I hope I can continue this form getting into the Paris Olympics and the next part of 2024. Certainly, I've worked a lot on my game. I've changed a lot of new things, worked on my serves, become more aggressive on the receives. So I wanted to have a change in the game perspective that has actually helped me to perform better. It's a huge achievement for the Indian table tennis fraternity itself. You would see, I would say, table tennis is the most improved sport in the last few years for sure. The way not just me, Sharat Kamal or Manika, but the youngsters, Manav and even Archana and Payas, and I can keep going on with the names. Such has been the belief that all the youngsters have also started performing well. So that has actually helped us to, set the benchmark high. We all believe that this could happen, and to create history for the first time, both Indian men and women have qualified for the Olympics. It's a huge achievement. I'm sure we will not stop here, and we want to get that elusive Olympic medal for table tennis for the first time. First Olympics was certainly a big learning for me because it was so huge to take it, and the aura, the environment was so different for me. And I think I handled the pressure well later after Tokyo Olympics, in the Commonwealth Games, in the Asian Games. I put that to use. I'm sure I know I have learned how to handle pressure, how to approach a match, now how to prepare myself better for the Olympic Games. So I'm sure I can use that experience now for the Paris Olympics, and hope to put on a better show definitely in this Olympic Games. I mean, it's a huge asset for us now. Manav, no longer, I think a junior. He's almost come into the senior level. He's playing very well. He started to beat a lot of top players in the world arena. So I'm pretty happy with the way the youngsters are playing. Even if you see Jeet Chandra, Sneha, there are so many Anirban. There's so many youngsters who are playing really well and giving all the seniors a run for the money. So that competition is very, very essential inside India for the Indian table tennis to grow. You would see the growth is because the youngsters are also pushing us to our limits. And I'm sure Indian table tennis has a great future. We will set the benchmarks high. There you will see a lot of records being broken in the future. And I'm sure table tennis, we are not that far away where we can, make wins against top Japanese, Chinese, the Koreans as well. Well, I mean, there are a lot, but off late, I think it's been a pleasure to watch Felix Lebrun, the youngster prodigy from France. The way he is picked up, I think Felix Lebrun is a delight to watch for sure. And my all-time favorite, Malong has always been my favorite. So I mean, it's always a pleasure. However old he gets, I think it's been a pleasure to watch Malong and Timo Boll as well. So they are two stalwarts who I have always watched and enjoyed. And the new addition is definitely the youngster Felix Lebrun. I think these three players I would pick as my favorites to watch and also admire. So I have now started to have small targets, certainly to first improve on the world ranking to get there into the top 50 and into the top 30. Certainly, 2024 is going to be a big year. I'm sure this will be a game-changing year for table tennis. We would want to go all out into the Paris Olympics, put up a better show, and with a good draw, certainly we can get closer to the medal, or if we are all in 100% shape, an Olympic medal for table tennis is certainly possible. We'll be trying our best, put our hearts out for that, and we'll want to get that elusive Olympic medal for table tennis. We have the world mixed doubles qualification in Czech. We are also having a good chance in the mixed doubles. Me and Manika, though we have dropped a little bit in the rankings, I think we still have a chance. We are trying to, give our best, and if we can make in the mixed doubles, we also have a great chance in the mixed doubles. So we'll try to give our best. And these are the two events, and we have the Saudi Grand Smash to be held in May. Good preparation for the Olympic Games. And these are the two big events, and I'm sure after the Olympic Games, we have the Ultimate Table Tennis League also scheduled this year. So it's going to be a busy 2024, but I'm sure we'll try to keep ourselves fit and healthy and give our best.